Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BJ&Co's new show, a program yet to be named. Hi, Ben. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Savi, and I think we need a better name than that.
We most definitely need a better name.
Yeah, so if you guys have an idea for a name for this, throw it down in the comments below. We want to see what we can come up with and get something better than Savi's wonderful name.
And if you don't know what this is yet, because we haven't even told you, what it is we are going to cast Heroes of the Storm games. Yes, we're going to try casting.
Yeah.
I know. Be scared. So what it is we're choosing matches with lower MMRs than what we have. So we are hopefully able to assist and give some, a bit of feedback on what's going on and hopefully make it enjoyable to watch as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have a replay you would like to see cast, be sure to send it our way to our email, bjncom@gmail.com. And if you like the series, let us know, because we'd like to try more, but we're going to be a little rough this first one because we're just winging it.
We're doing this green first time we've seen this game, so
we have no idea what's happening.
It's going to be interesting, but it'll be all on the fly, and we're excited to test it out, which is great. Shall we jump into the action, sir?
We should. Let's introduce the teams and get this gun started.
Okay, so we'll get it rolling. And on our blue team, we have Max Dread playing Sergeant Hammer, Shadows playing Gazlo, Casket playing Nazebo, Quasar on Zagara, and Nipsey on Murky.
All right, and on red team, we have Miramoto playing Malfurion, Aculeus as Raynor, Norco as Johanna, Golfstud as Sylvanas, and two Rets as Kalthus.
I didn't know you were playing this game, Savi.
Golfstud, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies. So yeah, Ben is working the camera.
So if you don't like it, yell at me. Looks like red team's doing two top, a tank, so Johanna and Malfurion. Raynor's going mid, and Sylvanas on bottom.
And we have Kalthus lagging behind, which isn't great.
Yeah, but it's nice. Two specialists on the bottom, Zagara versus Sylvanas, which isn't too bad. Two specialists in the middle with Gazlo. And now this is interesting. Gazlo's just sitting there. I don't like how he went after the minions there.
No, he definitely should have went after Hero.
Hero. Yeah.
But Kalthus is retreating back there. Same with Raynor. So they've done a good job at pushing him back. They actually got Raynor. Wow.
Yeah.
Good start,
they got Raynor, and they got they forced Golfstud up, which should give Zagara a decent chance to push forward. She is laying a decent creep highway. I would have liked to have seen more creep in the vents to give her vision and closer to the towers, so she can push better.
Looks like Murky's doing okay up top. He's just kind of pushing back and forth, which is really a good thing if he can tie up two people.
Oh, definitely, right? Because he will likely. Jeez, they took another one. Red team took.
Red team must have took a Gazlo there, which is all right.
Yeah.
So, we have Hammer just pushing back. She
Hammer's gonna. Oh, that was tight. That was tight.
That was very close.
But again, still, we've got Nazebo and Zagara at the bottom pushing in hard, right? Kalthus is pushing back, but they've already got a tower and a wall down and ammo down in that second tower. So, great job down there.
It looks like Malfurion's rotating middle. Maybe just to help out, just because he can't do much with Johanna up there against Murky. There's no real point.
No, not really.
Looks like shrines are activating, so they've got 8 seconds before they hit down there.
Yeah, but it's good. I love how there's a turret top for vision and creep bottom for vision, which means that the blue teams, I would say Hanley got control of it already. Ooh, Raynor's having a tough time.
Raynor, he's stuck in there, which is...
He's going to get forced back. His heal's been popped already.
Yeah. Malfurion's throwing some heals on him, which is all right.
Now, with this being an early shrine, it's likely that a death's not too big of an issue down here because they'll come back quick enough.
Yeah.
But, Gazlo's dead.
Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, Johanna came in for the kill there, which was great on her part. Great timing.
Red is doing a good job of controlling the shrine right now. So we can see Murky still up at the top pushing the lane.
Which, for first shrine, it's not the end of the world if they don't get this one.
I would say first shrine doesn't matter, because if you can pull the Immortal behind the towers,
you should have... lose Nazebo. We lost Hammer.
Hammer's down. Nazebo's going to be safe, I think.
That's greedy. I don't think we're going to lose Nazebo. Sylvanas going in really deep back there.
Really deep. Which is... I think it's not bad. She might die, but she's giving her team such an easy opportunity to take the shrine.
That's true. We have Nazebo coming back in. Oh,
Sylvanas! Sylvanas!
She ran right into
dead.
Nazebo's trap there. Yeah, there's
so good job, Nazebo, there, but red team did get this, which is good. I'm just going to do a quick peek. Murky's almost got both towers down, so good job.
Yeah, he's got ammo out on the top tower there, so that's beautiful. We have the...
So now Zagara, that's smart. Pull it in behind.
Yeah.
The reason you do this, guys, is because then the towers up at the front, the tower and the keep can shoot, or fort can shoot at the Immortal to hopefully burn it down before it does too much damage. And look at that. Barely touching the
really did nothing at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, a few hits here and there, but the gate's still up.
Yeah.
Towers are still up, so...
All in all, most of the time, the first Immortal is pretty low. The nice thing we can see, the blue team does, even though they lost the Immortal, they have about a 3/4 of a lead advantage, which will be good coming to level 10s.
It looks like the red team swooped up, killed Murky there. We have Gazlo, who is camping up, which is good, because that's what he should be doing. We have Sylvanas pretty deep. Is Zagara going to... No, she's going after the camp.
Which again, with all these specialists, they should be taking lots of camps. Most of these guys can camp very easily.
Well, that's a big thing in Heroes that a lot of people don't understand is camps can ultimately change the direction of the game because it pushes your lane so far out there.
Yeah, if they're not completely wrecked. The one thing I don't like here is I think they let Sylvanas get a little too much on that tower.
Yeah, somebody should have went down there. It looks like a bit of a team fight down below. We have
3v2 Hammer and Nazebo versus Johanna, Malfurion, and Raynor. But I think with Raynor or with Hammer here, you can keep them back quite well. Nazebo just poking in a bit more too.
Yeah, calling for a bit of a retreat there. I don't think there's much they could do. Sylvanas is getting pushed back a little bit, but not a whole lot. Kalthos is just kind of, well, it looks like he's coming down.
Coming down to help. So this camp in the middle isn't going to be a big deal. But look at this one up top that we were talking
just
about.
Going to town.
Yeah. So this next tower is just about down. This Fallen Shaman up top, the cool thing about him is he will stay almost out of tower range and keep throwing more of these mutts in to soak damage.
So we have Johanna who's swept up, which is good because they've got to do something.
Yeah, you can't leave Murky alone. Otherwise, he will just keep whittling you down.
Yeah, and as you can see, that's given them about half a level lead.
Yeah, more than that, almost 3/4. Shrine middle, I like how Zagar started dropping creep and just started it right away while people are busy elsewhere. But you can see there's 3 moving in for the red team and 2 more for the blue. So they're getting a good start.
Yeah, red is definitely pushing. Who are they pushing? They're pushing Hammer back.
Yeah, and Gazlo's now dead.
Gazlo's down for the blue team.
Yeah.
I mean, it is still second Immortal, so it's not
the end of the world. But
not
Murky
game changing. But it is at the point where you get enough kills here, you can get hit 10s. Oh, that's beautiful play by the red team.
And almost took out Nazebo too.
Almost Nazebo.
But nobody's going after him. No. So now they handily control this. Murky still being left alone top. They did take the fort down, but I don't think that's enough right now. Right? They're going to get this Immortal.
Yeah, the Immortals are definitely pushing. But the real question is, can Blue defend against the Immortal, right? Because otherwise, Blue's just pushing in real deep there. They're letting Murky do his thing.
Exactly.
It'll be interesting to see if Murky's pushing can outpush the Immortal, which in...
Ooh! So ults are up. You see Hammer threw in the global right off the bat. And this is ults for the blue team only, which will maybe help them push this back. Ooh,
it looks like they're
good orb by
up.
Gazlo. The Gargant is helping push back. Johanna's dead.
Johanna's dead. Raynor's dead. That was a big turning point right there.
Getting those ults early were huge.
They're a level and a half ahead. They're at 11s now with those 2 kills.
Yeah, Nazebo's likely gonna fall.
Yeah, Nazebo
but
died.
Malfurion's down 2 in trade. So they were. Oh, go ahead.
And they got the Immortal.
Yeah,
that's huge.
And I would say the only reason they were able to do that is because they were soaking lanes better. Having Murky up at the top during that first Immortal phase gave them that level advantage to keep going. Right.
Yeah, red team is now hit 10, so it should balance it a little bit, but they're on the back foot right now because they're most definitely backing in the fort area. This Immortal's going to town on it.
It is. It won't take it down, I don't think.
No.
But it's going to be tough to defend. Like, you can see Johanna's almost down to a 3rd health just because they're able to, with Hammer, just siege into this.
Yeah, we have Raynor pushing back. That's a good play.
Yeah.
Definitely, getting some position. And same with Kalthus throwing up the
Yeah.
Phoenix there.
I like this one. So Hammer's just waiting for them all to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she should have probably stayed in the vent. But then she's going to start taking out this.
Well, she's stealthed up, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if she was able to reach it from where she was in the vent.
Yeah, it looked like she was initially. But it doesn't
Okay.
really matter with that stealth. But
She got it anyways.
I was going to say, and good on her for just taking that out, running back. Every
Yeah.
tower is worth a little bit more experience for you, so definitely worth it. And forcing kind of the red team to pull down and defend a bit. Don't know what Johanna's doing up here. Probably a murky hunt, looking for the egg.
Yeah, probably. And it is most definitely behind the wall, which this early in the game, there's no point for it not to be behind the wall.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
unless you're doing something positionally, but this is another strong one here.
Oh, there
Kalthus
we
is
go.
down.
Kalthus.
Raynor is
Raynor's low.
already popped his heel.
Malfurion's got his ult up, so hopefully that keeps him sustained. But other than that,
Jeez.
this blue team is, well, red is closing the level gap a little. Well, it's about a level and a quarter right
Yeah.
now. So
But here's the interesting thing. Red team's been getting better at the kills.
yeah,
But blue team just positionally in lane is doing a much better job at putting pressure on. This middle fort's going to fall very easily here, I think, with
Will
the
they get
minions.
Johanna?
I don't think they'll get Johanna. With her
think she's-
unstoppable, she's pretty
Murky's
pretty solid.
Yeah. Well, we lost Sergeant Hammer on the blue team
Yeah.
with it must have been Raynor and Sylvanas.
Yeah.
They're pushing the Zebo back, which is okay.
Yeah. But he's
Blue
got
team's got a little bit of leeway.
a little bit. And now this shrine should be a good position for the blue team again because of how far this lane's been pushed out by Murky. Right?
Yeah.
So
They'll
he's
get a lot of vision as well.
Yeah.
Lane's huge. Yeah. I
Jeez.
mean, it feels like they're up there, and they've started it already. So,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking.
I mean, Murky's just
interesting.
putzing around.
Yeah. And so this is an interesting one, guys. I'm just going to take a bit of a look in the talents as to what we've got. So Zagara actually took the Nidus network, which is one you don't typically see. It gives her a lot of mobility, but not much crowd control or anything along that lines.
And now, do you think that would just be a low MMR decision and not really knowing?
It could be interesting. I would probably say it is a low MMR thing. Ooh, nice one, Hammer. Most of the time, people go with Devouring Maw on her, just because it allows you to lock people down in a team fight.
It's way better crowd control for sure. You
Yeah.
can use it as an attack. You can also use it as a defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvanas is running there. I think she'll get away.
Oh
most
yeah, she'll
definitely.
get away from Murky with three of them
Murky
there.
will, yeah.
But again, we've got the Punisher, the second Punisher coming in.
And there goes Sylvanas. The Punisher just took her right out.
Exactly. Well, Punisher and Hammer together.
Yeah, Hammer help.
But when you guys are playing against the Punishers, you don't want to be caught out in a position where if he lands on you, people can attack you. So
Yeah.
play defensively. Get into your towers. Otherwise, you're going to take a big hit. These guys target you.
It looks like they just, I believe it's Nazebo and Zagara captured the siege of the other team, which is a
Yeah.
great play now that they're defending. You can see the level lead is almost 2 levels now. We just lost Hammer. She must have been getting a little greedy up there.
Probably
don't know
wanted
what
to get
happened.
those towers and keeps down.
Yeah,
But
which, I mean, at this point,
there's no need to be greedy, right?
no.
Play it
No.
safe, stay alive.
Not when you're doing as well as you are.
Yeah.
You know?
But what I loved about this is how, as the Punisher was coming in, they kept a couple guys, Murky and Hammer, up top to push against it, but then brought the rest of them down to the bottom to push in a different lane.
The
So-
split push was definitely a good idea for sure.
Right? It forces your opponents to deal with two things at once, which is good, right? Like, they're going to have to give somewhere.
Yeah. And, I mean, Murky's, I guess, the god of split pushing, right? He's just so annoying up there.
And it's not a
He's-
big deal if he dies.
No, because what is it? It's only 0.5 if he dies?
Yeah, at 0.25. And look here.
0.25. He's
Keep
in there
is
just-
down, which is exactly what he wants to do.
That
now,
is huge.
yeah, this lane should always be pushed in their favor, which is great.
Yeah.
I love how the Nidus network is spread out across the map for Zagara. And she's got one back at base. Good.
Gives her tons of view.
Yeah, well, view and mobility, right? So she can go
true.
wherever she wants, whenever she wants.
Yeah.
Now,
it looks like a bit of team fight here. I don't know if they'll.
yeah, they noticed that Sylvanas was there. They're still going to get the camp. I don't think the red team would give up the camp. There's not enough pressure from blue.
No, there's only 2 of them up there, right? So,
Yeah.
but I mean, you got to give them credit for trying. The level leads closed a little bit, close to about 1.5.
Yeah, but that's expected as you get later game, right?
As it goes on, that's how it goes. The shrine is activating. 11 seconds. We already have Zagara and Gazlo down there. That's great play there with those turrets.
Those are going to piss people off hard.
Those will be so annoying.
Yeah.
Hopefully Gazlo. Yeah,
and I like how he's bringing people towards
pulling them right to it, and that's extra damage.
Yeah, Johanna is going to be... Oh, look at that.
That was a pretty good play.
That ult was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Sylvanas there from a hammer shot.
Well, there's the hammer shot plus the Gazlo stuff. That was a great combo of ults, right?
It looks like Hammer and
Murky
are literally just ignoring the Punisher. They're just going to town on this thing.
But with those kills there too, they can afford to, right? They still have the Shrine with Nazebo and Zagar now.
That's true.
Kelthus and Raynor alone can't push into that.
They have to retreat.
Oh, Rainer's dead! Rainer's dead!
Raynor ran right into Hammer, which is beautiful. We have Kalthos, who's just
trying to defend, but they're going to lose these towers, guys.
And the Punishers, I think this... Wow.
Oh, this is a free Punisher for them, right? Yeah, they've got 4 people down. There's no way they can contest.
2.5 level lead.
Yeah.
So it's... I hate to say it, but it's not looking good for Red Team.
No,
right now.
They need something... Like, I don't even think playing super defensively is going to be good for them.
No, they almost got to get a full team wipe here, and...
Well, they need a good fight where they pick people off. They can't be overextending. And they need to force this Punisher back, but it's going to be tough. It's going straight to core.
Blue team's picking camps up.
Yeah,
which
but this is bad. Why would you chase Murky? Like,
yeah, that was silly.
Murky, well, it worked. Like, it worked, but I probably would advise against it, right?
They got a trade with Hammer, but that was Hammer just being a little greedy.
Yeah.
So,
and if they would have had support, it would have been good. But again, we've got Punisher hitting core already.
Yeah, he's going straight in there,
so
right?
Like, it's pulling everybody back. It's going to allow the blue team. I bet somebody's going to rotate bottom siege just to get that out there.
You would hope that somebody... Yeah, it looks like Gazlo's doing it.
Right,
so
good. That's perfect. This is what the blue team should be doing. When you have an advantage, capitalize on it. Right?
Blue team is definitely pulling the right shots at the right time now. Red team is they're struggling right now, but
most definitely.
You know, that's
and they've got
the name of the game.
Yeah, well, it is, and in a low MMR game, it tends to snowball over time, right? Once one team gets the advantage.
You know, even in decent leveled MMR games, it could snowball so fast.
Yeah.
You can see Red Team was chasing Murky again. And it's not worth it.
Yeah, like, pester him, get him away. Oh, look at that Zagara escape. Did you see that?
Where'd she head off to?
In her Nidus work. So she's up at the top now.
Oh, she just zipped away.
She planted it. Man, another good mount.
That's great hit by Hammer.
Yeah.
Nazebo was a little outnumbered there, you know, not too much he could do.
Which was expected.
You know, but Murky's still in there. Murky's absolutely being so annoying. And his egg is still back
there
at the gates.
So there's nothing they can do. Hammer, now that she's hit 20 and got her global, that's great to just keep rolling it on where the keeps are and stuff. It's a little extra damage.
It's so annoying for the other team, too. You're just walking along. Boom.
Oh, shit. There it comes again.
Yeah.
Good Raynor ult. Good positioning. Again, another good Gazlo ult on top of it, though.
Yeah, see, there's Hammer flying through the center. And that right through the center is, you know, it's going to push there. And now it's going to hit core. Just keep hitting core over and over again.
Yeah.
So...
And you can do interesting things, too, guys, with Hammer's ult, in that you can set it up on a line so it actually hits 2 keeps at once.
Yeah.
Right? Which is something to strive for if you can get that deep in.
You definitely have to dive deep.
Well, not too deep, but you've got to be out behind forts.
You got to be a little aggressive to get that shot going.
So what do you...
I mean, Red has to contest the
yeah, they do, but I think they need to make sure they get 20s first. Right? Until they get the storm talents, there's no point. And they've got to be careful, because if they just walk away from core, blue team's going to roll in.
Yeah, blue team could definitely come for a sweep. And it really looks like blue team is just...
Ooh.
Oh, there's Hammer once again, just being annoying.
Yeah.
Blue's just biding their time. They've got Nazebo up there in the shrine, starting to hack away at it. But
and they've got a camp pushing top, right? Which is great. Give the other team...
Comes,
Sylvanas is so low.
So close.
I love how Zagara just turned around and got her 100 killer on it. Because that will pester for a long time.
I don't know if it'll get her, but it'll push her all the way.
It pushes her back, which is good, because you don't... If the tank... Sorry, that's Sylvanas. I thought it was Johanna for a second. But it's one less person to fight over the shrine.
It's definitely... And Sylvanas can put a lot of damage out there, too.
Yeah.
We might lose Nazebo here.
Which they did, and I think red team's doing okay. They pushed them back, but blue team only needs a little bit more. Right? Murky can throw a few pufferfish in and likely pick up what they need.
Pick up the odd one here or there.
But good focusing on the pufferfish. That's one thing some people don't realize, is you can kill the pufferfish before it explodes. Right? Just like a creep tuber and things.
Which, is what they have to do here. Yeah, and they might actually get the...
They're going to get it, but look what we've got back at base.
Yeah, they're just doing the sweep.
Gazlo and Zagara and Hammer. I think this is over, Savi.
I think it's over. I don't think there's too much...
Yeah, you can see them all running back.
And only 3 of them beat back. The other 2, Sylvanas and Johanna. Yeah.
Well, 10%, 9!
Are they going to... There's no way that
3,
they can... No.
Hammer.
Murky and Hammer...
Oh.
Hammer almost had it there.
Yeah.
That was... they caught up in levels. You got to give them credit. They did good with the Punisher, but they had no defense to stop from the sweep down below.
No, it was very interesting. I'm just pulling up some stats here.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on.
Let's see how they did. I find it interesting how... Well, I'm looking blue team first. The siege damage by Murky was amazing, right? Almost 200,000. Closest on your team is 90.
Nipsey did a really good job there. He was definitely siege of the game for sure. You can't take that away from him.
No, but interestingly enough, Sylvanas on the other team, not half bad herself, right? And 173.
But they didn't even get any forts down.
I believe siege damage also counts as against the Punisher.
Right. Okay. So she was out there doing damage to Punisher, which is good. She needed to do that, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it looks like the red team out sieged, but I guess they had a lot more Punishers coming their way, right? So they really had no choice.
Exactly.
So.
But no, it's good. Like hero damage, Nazebo, one of those specialists that can get up there with his specialized toxins and get hero damage.
I would have liked to see Gazlo's numbers a little higher.
Yeah, that's fairly low for Gazlo, I'd say.
Either you go damage or you go siege, and it didn't really seem like he picked either one.
But he did have some great positional plays with that bomb.
Did. Yeah, he did play well. He did also have 8 deaths, which is definitely not good for his team.
No, but again, interestingly enough, they were outkilled by the red team.
They were, which shows you that with Heroes of the Storm, it's not about kills. Yeah. Definitely not about kills. So.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. Sorry, I figure I should pull this one up for you.
This
is the one that looks a bit better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get to see the kills. But Gazlo, died the most, but got the most kills for his team.
Yeah. So, it's
not
I guess
bad.
Kind of a trade-off. Level-wise, they were ahead, so you could be a little more greedy. But my choice for MVP is definitely the Murky. Like, Nipsey just did absolute XP contribution, 26,000. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the siege damage is most definitely, and he only had 2 deaths. So
yeah,
I guess that's 4 for him, is it not? But
that's 8. It's 0.25 for each.
But he's meant to die.
Yeah,
that's his thing.
As long as you're not doing like 16 deaths, you're probably playing Murky okay. Right, 2 deaths. If you're one of the lowest deaths on your team is Murky, you're doing something right.
Yeah. So so that was that. Blue team definitely, I feel they outplayed them. Red had some great plays. They tried to turn around, but I just don't think they had the team collaboration to do it.
No, and I think the blue team just had that synergy so much better. Like, look at the Gazlo bombs with the Hammer coming in right behind with her ult. Like, that just groups them up for you.
It's interesting because red team, I like their team comp way better.
Really?
Blue team is all specialists.
Yeah,
It's a specialist team. I just noticed that, and that is you don't see that often.
No, because you don't have the tankiness that most other teams do. Well, besides Hammer, but we won't get into that. She's a tank. I'm so funny. No, definitely more well-rounded. You got a healer. You've got a. So yeah, they should have, team comp wise, they probably should have taken this, but the specialists were able to just come ahead, which I'm not going to complain about because I love me some specialists.
Yeah. So, but that was our first cast on Infernal Shrines. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed it. How'd you like that, Ben?
I had some fun with it. It's
good.
An interesting way to enjoy the game that I've never done before, and
we need to practice, but I hope our amazing audience enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it.
If you did, smash that like button, guys, or put us some comments in below. We want to hear what you liked about it, what you didn't like. What can we do better?
Yeah, we are still looking for a name for the show as well. So, I mean, if you got a great name, we'll extend an olive branch and maybe help you out with something. We'll figure something out if you have a great name.
Yeah.
So, send us your clips if you have clips that you want us to do, and we'll go through them, see which ones we like, and we'll go from there. So, if you like the video, like Ben said, comment, like, subscribe, share. Check us out on our social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Reddit, Vote. Did I say Instagram? I did. Facebook, Twitch, pretty much everything. So check those out. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.